everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to use AI agent to transcribe meetings and share MoMs. So I'm a manager in a business and I conduct meetings very regularly with my team. Now the meetings that I conduct are usually very long and generating MoMs manually is very time consuming and hectic. So to solve this, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. I record all my meetings as an audio file. Now what I want is that as soon as I'm going to upload this audio file in the Google Drive folder that I've created, automatically what is going to happen, an AI agent is firstly going to transcribe the audio file. And as the audio file is going to be transcribed, automatically the MOM summary is going to be generated by the same AI agent. And as that summary is going to be generated, the MOM is going to be generated, it is going to be shared to my team in the Google chat space that I've created. So now if you want to learn how to create this AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to use AI agent to transcribe meetings and share MOMs with Pabbly. So as a manager in a business, I regularly conduct team meetings and need to keep everyone aligned with key takeaways. I upload the meeting audio files in a selected Google Drive folder. Then an AI agent automatically transcribes the recording and automatically also generates the summary, that is the meeting of the minutes MOM, from the transcription. Then finally, I use that same AI agent to automatically post the MOM that is generated, the summary that is generated in my Google chat space that I've created that I can share directly to my team. This saves me time, ensures everyone stays informed effortlessly. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. So firstly, we're going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect. For that, open a new page and over here enter www.pabbly.com/connect. Okay, so I'm going to browse this website right over here. And as soon as I'm going to browse the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. After coming to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, you have two options, sign in or sign up for free. As I am an existing user, so I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides. From which we are going to select this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. After that, Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you, and to start a new automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as AI agent to transcribe meetings and share MOMs. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. And for the folder on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account. And from these folders, I'm going to select a specific one in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select AI agents as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this Create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow over here is created in the name of AI agent to transcribe meetings and share MOMs, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Drive. As in my Google Drive, I have created a folder in the name of meeting audios. And in this folder, I upload all the audios of the meetings that I conduct. I want that as soon as I'm going to upload a new audio file in this folder right over here in this specific folder, automatically the trigger over here in this workflow should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I have selected it as Google Drive, and the trigger event over here is going to be new file in specific folder. And then I'm going to click on this Connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on Add New Connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you've already created. After that, click on Sign In with Google button right here. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for me to choose an account. We have to select an account in which we have created the Google Drive folders. So these are the two of the accounts. I'm going to select this account because in this account I have created the folder, okay? After selecting the account, it is asking for the permission of this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right over here. And as I'm going to do that, you can see we have successfully authorized Google Drive to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for me to select the folder or the subfolder so that whenever a new file is going to be uploaded in that folder, automatically the trigger over here in this workflow is going to capture the response of that. This is the folder that I've created in the name of Meeting Audios. So for the folder, I'm going to select it as Meeting Audios from the drop-down, okay? After selecting the folder right over here, it says Save and Send Test Request. As soon as I'm going to click on this button, the last file that was uploaded in this folder is going to be captured in the response right over here. So before clicking on this button, I'm going to upload a new file in this folder. So I have a dummy meeting audio. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that audio right over here in this folder. So this is the audio, this is the dummy meeting. I'm going to select it and open it in this folder right over here. And within few seconds, the file is going to be automatically uploaded in this folder. As you can see, the audio is automatically been uploaded in this folder right over here. You can see this is the file that I've uploaded right over here, okay? So as now this file has been uploaded, a meeting audio has been uploaded in this folder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. And as I'm going to do that, the response is captured. In the response, you have two links, web content link and web view link. I am going to select the web content link right over here. For that, firstly, I'm going to copy this link from here and open it in a new tab right over here. As soon as I'm going to open the file, it says, we are sorry, but you do not have the access of this page. If I'm going to open my Google Drive folder again and this audio that I've uploaded, you can see on the top right corner of this audio, it says private to only me. That means the access of this audio is just with me. No one other can have the access of this audio, this file that I've uploaded. So that is why over here it says we do not have access of the page. That means the AI agent that is going to generate the transcribe and the summary of this audio of my meeting can also not have the access of this file right over here. So now in order to make this file accessible, I cannot every time manually make individual files accessible. That is very time consuming. So instead of updating the access of every single file individually, what you can do is you can simply make this entire folder accessible to everyone. As you're going to make the entire folder accessible to everyone, each file that you upload in this folder is going to automatically have the access which is going to be applicable for everyone, okay? So now to update the access of this folder, click on the name of the folder, go to share button right over here. After coming to share in general access, instead of restricted, select it as anyone with the link, okay? As soon as you go to update, you can see I'm going to click on this done. It says access updated. So as you can see, this folder is now been shared right over here. If I'm going to open this file right over here, now on the top right corner of this file, it says public on the web, anyone on the internet with the link can open. So now this file is shareable with everyone, okay? In the response over here in our workflow, we have captured the response of the restricted accessed file. So now we need to capture the response of the file which is accessible to everyone. For that, click on the Save and Send Test Request button again right here. As soon as I'm going to do that, the response B is now captured. And now for the web content link, if I'm going to copy this link from here and open it in a new tab right over here, you can see automatically over here, a file has been downloaded. You can see right here. That means now this file response that we have captured in our trigger is accessible to everyone, okay? So now as we have the response of the audio file, this means now our Google Drive setup is done. That means our trigger setup is done. As our trigger setup is done, as we have the response of the audio file, now what I want is I want to transcribe that audio into text. For that, we are going to use AI agent. For that, we're going to set up our action step. And for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as OpenAI right over here. I am using my AI agent as OpenAI. If you want, you can use other AI platforms according to your requirement for your AI agent, okay? And for the action event over here, I am going to select it as Generate Transcribe Whisper right here, okay? So this is the action event that I want to select. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this Connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you've already created before. Now over here it is asking for the token. Using this token, we are going to build a connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. From where can you find the token? For that, in the description over here, click on the hyperlink given here below, okay? As soon as you're going to open the hyperlink, you're going to land towards the API keys page of your OpenAI account. And now we're going to generate a new token. For that, click on this create new secret key button on the top right corner. As soon as you're going to do that, you can see right over here, it is asking for the name of the key, project and the permission. So firstly, for the name of the key over here, I'm going to write it as new key 12. Okay, so this is a dummy name that I've given to the key. For the project, I'm going to select as default project and permissions is going to be all. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this create secret key button right here. A token is generated. I'm going to copy this token from here and simply paste it in this field right over here. And then I'm going to click on the save button. As you can see that OpenAI has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After OpenAI being connected to Pabbly Connect, firstly it is asking for us to select the audio file URL. We have to enter the audio file URL that we need to transcribe. For the data of the audio file URL, we are going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, this was the previous step. As soon as I'm going to click on the previous step, this is the same response that was captured in our previous step. In the response, we have received the audio file URL. This is the web content link. We are going to use web content link, not the web view link. Remember that, okay? So now for this audio file URL, I'm going to select the data of this web content link from the previous response. So as soon as I'm going to select the data from the previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. For the model over here, I'm going to select as GPT-4o Mini Transcribe right over here, okay? After entering the audio file and selecting the model, I'm going to simply click on this save and send test request button right over here. And within few seconds, you can see over here we have received the response in which over here it comes as text. And this is the transcribe of the audio that we have uploaded in our Google Drive. This is my entire meeting. You can see right over here. This is the entire discussion. Okay. It says, all right, team, it's time to dive into our spring meeting. We are getting closer to release date. So let's ensure everything is on track. You can see this is the entire transcribe of the meeting audio that we have uploaded in our Google Drive folder. So as now the transcription of the audio is generated by my AI agent, what I'm going to do is I am going to rename this step right over here. Okay, for that click on the rename. So I want to rename the step as generate transcribe. As with the help of this step, we are generating the transcription. Okay. So as now this AI agent has generated the transcription, now I want to use another AI agent to automatically summarize the entire transcription and create the MoMs. That is minutes of meetings. Okay, so now to generate the MoM summary, we are going to add another action step to this workflow. And for the action application over here, again, I'm going to select it as OpenAI because this is the AI agent that I will be using. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as ChatGPT right over here. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which I'm going to select the existing connection. But if you want, you can add a new connection. Then I'm going to click on this save button after selecting the existing connection. Okay. After connecting over here, firstly it is asking for us to select the AI model. This is the AI model with the help of which the MoM summary is going to be generated. For my AI model, I am going to use it as GPT-4o Mini. If you want to use any other AI model, you can select it from the drop down right here. Okay. After that over here, it is asking for the prompt. Prompt is the text with the help of which the AI agent is going to generate the content according to my requirement. As here my requirement is to generate the MoM summary. So over here I'm going to write a prompt in which I'm going to specify all the things that I require in the content that has to be generated and I do not require as well. So for the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as... So this is the prompt that I've written right over here. Okay, let us go through the prompt. You are an assistant that creates professional minutes of meetings MOM summaries. Below is the transcription of a business meeting. Please read the entire transcription and generate a well-structured MOM summary that includes only the key discussion points, discussion made, and action items. Make it clear, concise, and easy to read. Use bullet points where it's needed. Do not add any of these signs or signs in the MOM and do not mention date, time, and attendees in the MOM. Over here for the transcription, I'm going to map the data of this transcription that is generated by my AI agent, okay? So after selecting the AI model and entering the prompt, I'm going to simply click on the Save and Send Test Request button right over here. And within few seconds, you can see right away this AI agent has generated the content. Content is in this message content. If I'm going to drag it, you can see over here, this is the MOM summary right here. Let us go through the summary. The meeting began with a review of previous minutes and all the attendees confirms their accuracy. Key discussion points, project progress. Over here, these are the concerns, budget review, stakeholder feedback, discussion on recent feedback from stakeholders highlighted. Decision made, these are the decision made. You can see right away. Action items, project manager to follow up with the finance department. Team leads are prepared to update for the upcoming stakeholder meeting. Communication team to draft a communication plan to improve engagement with stakeholders. The meeting concluded with the reminder of the next meeting date and the importance of adhering to deadlines. Okay, you can see over here the summary is automatically now been generated by my AI agent. Okay. So as now the summary is automatically generated, MOM summary has now been generated, I'm going to rename this step right over here. So the name to this step, I'm going to give it as generate summary. Okay, so this is the name I want to give to this step right over here. Okay. So now as we have the MOM summary, I want to share this MOM summary to the space that I've created in my Google chat. So this is a space that I've created of all members, and in this space I have all the team members. Okay, I want to share now the summary of the MOM to this space right here. For that, I'm going to add an action step to this workflow. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Google chat right over here. An action event over here is going to be create message. Okay, as now we're going to create and send a message in our Google chat space that we have created. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. After clicking on connect, it is asking for the chat webhook URL. From where are we going to have the chat webhook URL? For that, over here in the help desk, click on the hyperlink learn more right here. As I'm going to do that, I land towards the help desk of Pabbly Connect account. And if I'm going to scroll down over here, the steps are given here below in order to generate your own chat webhook URL. Okay. Firstly, open the space that you have created. After opening the space, click on the name of the space right here. From the drop down, go to this apps and integrations section of your space right here. After coming to apps and integrations, you can see an option webhooks right over here. Click on this add webhook button. Okay. Firstly, give a name to the webhook. Okay, for the name of the webhook over here, I'm going to write it as. So this is the name of the webhook. So this is the name of the webhook. Meetings of minutes MOM. Okay, and it is asking for the avatar URL. For the avatar URL over here in the help desk, it says for avatar URL, enter this URL. So copy this link address from here and paste this over here in this avatar URL field right here. Okay. After entering the details, click on the save button to save the changes. You can see MOM has been now added to the webhook section. It says webhook created. Click on the three dots, copy this link from here. And this is your chat webhook URL. Okay, paste it right over here in this field. Okay. After entering the chat webhook URL, it is asking for the message. What message are we going to send to our team on the space? So for the message over here, firstly, I'm going to write over here as. So over here you can see this is the message that I've written. Hi team, here are the meetings of minutes from our recent discussion, key points and decisions. Please go through the summary and stay aligned on the discussed points. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks. Okay. Over here, this is the message. And for this summarized MOM here, I'm going to map the data of the summary that is generated by my AI agent. Okay. So this is the message right here. After entering the message, I'm going to simply click on the Save and Send Test Request button right over here. So now we have received a response, which is a positive response. So as now we have received the positive response, I'm going to open my Google Chat space that I've created right over here. If I'm going to go back, and yes, you can see over here, we have received a message. It's from Meeting of Minutes MOM. Hi team, here are the meetings of minutes MOM from our recent discussions. These are the key discussion points, decision made, and the action items. The meeting concluded with a reminder of next meeting date. You can see this, the summary that was generated by my AI agent. It says, please go through the summary and stay aligned on the discussed points. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks. You can see the message has automatically been shared in my space that I've created, in my Google Chat space that I've created, okay? So as now this message is sent, this means now we have successfully created this AI agent with the help of Pabbly Connect. So over here, what is going to happen that as soon as you're going to upload a new file in a Google Drive folder, automatically an AI agent is going to first transcribe the audio file and then generate the MOM summary of that audio file of my meeting. And as soon as the summary is going to be generated, automatically it is going to be forwarded to my team on my Google Chat space that I've created. But if you do not receive the response of the Google Drive file being uploaded immediately, then do not worry. Google Drive is a polling based application. As it says 10 minutes is the polling duration, the trigger time. In every 10 minutes, whenever there is a new file going to be uploaded in our Google Drive folder, it is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes. And if you want to make changes in this trigger time, go to 3 dots and click on the set trigger time option right here. This dialog box is going to appear in front of you of set trigger time. If you're going to click on the drop down, the minimum trigger time is 10 minutes and the maximum is 24 hours. You can select the trigger time according to your requirements right here, okay? Trigger is Google Drive new file in specific folder. As soon as you're going to upload the file right over here, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. AI agent is going to first generate the transcribe and is going to generate the summary with the help of the transcribe of my audio file that is uploaded in my Google Drive. And as the summary is going to be generated automatically using this action step, that is Google Chat Hangout create message, a message is going to be forwarded to my team on my Google Chat space that I've created, okay? So this is how I have created this AI agent to transcribe meetings and share MOMs with Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.